Hello, everybody. Again, I thought I'll start with sharing some of my drawings that I did in the last couple days. And I've been drawing female figures because I like that. And I was just listening to Savannah Brown, very interesting YouTube channel. I think I will be shooting references to different YouTube channels on this channel. And you can see how I painted my room. It's all white, even the doors are white. What interested me in Savannah Brown's video called Healed My Shame, Became an Orb. She lived in London as well as I did for over a decade, and she moved to Edinburgh. I moved back to Lithuania, and she was talking a lot about shame. So I want to talk about things related to shame, I guess. So I think I became addicted to feeling negative about myself. Like it's like a whip that's punishing me, and that whip is good. That's what my brain was telling me. As a kid, I have experienced something close to a whip, which is a belt and hitting and even punching, actually. I was punched in the face because I got drunk one time by a very close relative. Not gonna say who, but you can imagine. I was drinking a lot, even since I was like 13 years old. Every weekend, I would stay at my grandparents, and we would drink just about 2 liters of alcohol. Well, it was beer. We would be able to even buy that at the local corner shop. Just like underage kids able to buy alcohol, perfect. And we would go and drink in a local abandoned park, and then even puke straight after. And it was winter time, and we would go back home all drunk. Some of my friends' parents wouldn't care. My grandparents were asleep, so they wouldn't see me. And that's how I developed alcoholism for quite a few years in my life. Well, forever now, thinking about it. And I was thinking I'll talk about relapsing, but it seems like I'm just opening up to you how my childhood was. So every time I get to about 6 months, I relapse. 6 months sober, I tend to relapse. Now I'm just a bit over a month sober from everything. I take medication, but that's about it. Cigarettes, coffee. That's how I get by now. But yeah, I think addiction started to develop from not being able to receive love. I notice even now when I'm with my close relatives, I'm really closed up. Sometimes I don't even want good things to happen to me, and that's a problem because if you can't accept love, then what are you looking for? Because love is like relaxation, and it's hard to relax when you're an addict. You're sort of always on edge, and you want to be on that edge, on walking along the edge of the knife, as I like to call it, and always chasing the high. Even with coffee, I'm like that, so always want to be up and never wanting to feel the emotions, never wanting to feel the shame, never wanting to feel the pain. And I think it's really important to just stop what you're doing, relax, figure out what it is that you're feeling, what it is that I'm feeling, and see where my edges, where my limits are of me, and where the limits of other people begin, where other people begin, and where I end. Because I'm an artist, I paint, I do a lot of stuff on my own, and I've realized recently, and this is where it was interesting to listen to Savannah Brown talk about how she isolated herself and started to feel all these emotions. And I just don't think that I allow myself to do that enough. Even I escape into art and watching videos, watching YouTube, but when you really become silent, and there's no sound at least, and there's just silence, it's quite hard to go in there. But I think that's where we're going into 2025, because I have a friend whose name is Arizona, and she's a tarot card. She reads tarot cards. She's a healer, and she said that next year is the year of the Hermit card. So it's very interesting because I do feel a lot like a hermit. Like I recover, and more and more it's been difficult to go and communicate with people. It's better now with my relatives, actually, but with others, with strangers, it's like I really need to learn to discern who is right for me and who isn't, maybe at that point in life, and see what people I attract, rather than just go and you know talk to anybody, make friends with anybody. So I said I'll make these videos shorter. So this is where I'm gonna begin to stop. But just wishing you a great year ahead. I'll probably see you before the New Year's. But I'm really grateful that whoever's listening, the 8 or 6 people that are listening, that are I'm grateful. And if you feel like you haven't subscribed, then feel free. if you feel like this is your kind of content. But I'm just really doing this first of all for myself, and if something resonates with others, then I'm really happy for that. And I've noticed at first there was no viewers viewing these videos. Now there's like 6 or 8, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a small step ahead. But I think as an addict, I'm always looking for that. Okay, everything needs to be fast, and it's like it doesn't have to be. Nothing happens fast. Everything's like slow, but at the same time, it's happening quite at a tremendous speed. So to record these videos, I'm grateful that I'm even able to do it and upload it on the internet. I remember times where I didn't have a computer, didn't have internet access, and now everything's like right there. And like I have 3 4 different devices that I can go on the internet with. But the main thing is not the devices, is the love for yourself. And in this way, I'm giving some of myself to you, sort of transforming like an alchemist some pain into something positive. I hope that this is something positive that you can find. And if you do find it and you watched it this far, just comment something about your pain. Comment what you think is you're able to share, and I'll be grateful to read it, and I'll reply for as long as I can. I'll reply, and let's keep the conversation going. So yeah, let's talk about shame. Let's talk about pain. Feel free to comment anything, positive, negative. I welcome anything. So thank you for watching, and wishing you a great day. Wishing you a day. Sometimes when people say have a great day, it's like, well, it's not always a great day. So just have a day, just one day at a time. And thank you. Take care.